Hi there, good morning. This is Justin with Goodland Plumbing. Today is Friday, September 5th, 2025. We are here at 4141 State Street for Cordero Construction. Today they had us come out here to camera a sewer lateral from the chocolate shop. Right now we are cameraing through an interior 3-inch ABS cleanout inside of the chocolate shop's restroom. Right now we're out about 95 feet. I want to estimate maybe 10 to 15 feet just before our clean out front of the dog grooming area, dog grooming store. We're going to be pulling back against flow from this point to our clean out, just to get an internal recording on the condition of the pipe from this point back. I believe that next door they are trying to add in a restroom in I believe like the children's center. And they're just trying to see where the location was for this pipe, just so they could get an idea of where to tie in at. Like I said, we're going to be pulling back against flow from this point. Looks like right now someone's running water, most likely someone at the dog grooming station. Right now we are pretty much pulling from the front of the shop towards the back. It's almost straight down the middle. And we are recording using the micro reel just because we are not able to get our large camera out. Right here around 64 feet out, you can see there's a little bit of hair stuck inside this pipe. Right here around 63 feet out, I believe we're coming around a slight change in direction. This is going to be kind of at the back end of the dog station underneath one of the grooming tables. As we come around that turn, right here, we should be pulling back from that grooming table back kind of across the building towards the children's center. At some point we are also going to be running underneath a little floor drain for one of the cleaning stations over there. I believe that's going to be right around here, around 55 feet out. Right here around 50 feet out is kind of the end of that dog grooming store. From here we're going to be pretty much pulling straight through the children's center, starting at the far left hand side and coming through I think like the supervisor's area. As you can see, this section of cast iron is in pretty rough condition. Right here around 41 feet out, looks like we might have a little bit of that pipe kind of swelling. Like right here, we might have some sort of wipe or something in the pipe. Right here, around 30 feet out, we should be coming kind of across this first room in the children's center. This is kind of in the area that they're thinking about putting in that restroom. This is going to be running maybe 3 or 4 feet off that room towards the front of the entrance. We're pretty much pulling from left-hand side of the children's center to the right-hand side sink. right here around 15 feet out. I believe we're coming around, or I think this is just a slight sag in the pipe, some standing water. Right here around 10 to 9 feet out, we're pulling back into the chocolate shop. Right here around 8 feet out, you can see we're coming up a Y connection. This is, I believe, is used as a slight change in direction. This is kind of right underneath the cashier's chair in the chocolate shop. And then here, we're coming around another turn, 6 feet out. I believe this is going to be just kind of at the back corner of our restroom, behind the toilet. And then as we pull back here, around 4 feet out, come around another turn, and we transition to ABS from cast iron. Right here, we should be pulling up and out of our cleanout. This right here is your clean out. I have to cover it real quick as I just heard someone upstairs flush the toilet, and this is servicing the upstairs portion of the line. But essentially this line runs down, back behind the toilet, and then I believe out towards, from this point, out towards the cashier's register, and then back this way towards the children's center. That's going to be the end of today's recording and the video.